The U.S. Air Force wants new long-range cruise missile. Senior Air Force leaders continue to argue that engineering a new, modern Standoff Long-Range cruise missile may be one of a very few assets able to penetrate emerging high-tech air defenses, depending upon the warfare scenario. The long-range cruise missile will allow the Air Force to counter adversaries' ever-improving integrated air defense with a lethal, tailor-able, standoff strike capability, Air Force Chief of Staff General David Goldfein told an audience at a recent Mitchell Institute for Aerospace event. The long-range cruise missile will be operational by 2030, Goldfein said. The missile will provide commanders with a wider range of options, as a bomber-launched cruise missile brings the prospect of deterring attack without needing to have a stealth bomber actually penetrate the airspace. Naturally, this lowers risk and also increases the deterrence posture by virtue of letting a potential adversary know there are a wide range of methods through which a response might be possible. In the event of major attack on the U.S., a standoff air-launched long-range cruise missile may be among the few weapons able to retaliate and, as a result, function as an essential deterrent against a first strike. The idea with deterrence is not so much to use weapons under threatening circumstances, but rather to provide commanders and decision-makers with a range of options with which to prevent escalation, a concept recently articulated by Goldfein. Service engineers and weapons architects have been working with industry partners' concepts, configurations and prototypes for the missile. A 2018 Air Force acquisition report states that the long-range cruise missile is being designed to be compatible with the B-52 bomber and the B-21 Raider. Furthermore, the service report says that the Air Force will acquire 1,000 long-range cruise missile. The program completed systems requirements and systems functional reviews in 2018. In 2017, the Air Force awarded two $900 million long-range cruise missile deals last year to both Raytheon and Lockheed Martin as a key step toward selecting one vendor for the next phase of the weapons development. The United States has never had long-range cruise missiles on stealthy bombers, Hans Christensen, director of the Nuclear Information Project, Federation of American Scientists, told Warrior Maven last year. There may be defenses that are just too hard. They can be so redundant that penetrating bombers becomes a challenge. But with standoff, enabled by long-range cruise missile, I can make holes and gaps to allow a penetrating bomber to get in, Lieutenant General Stephen Wilson, former commander of Air Force Global Strike Command, and current Vice Chief of Staff of the Air Force, told the Mitchell Institute for Aerospace Studies in 2014. At the same time, some experts are raising concerns as potential for misinterpretation and unintended escalation is, Christensen said, potentially compounded by the existence of several long-range conventional cruise missiles, such as the Tomahawk and JASSM-ER. Also, in future years, more conventional cruise missiles and hypersonic weapons are likely to emerge as well, creating the prospect for further confusion among potential adversaries, he explained. The long-range cruise missile will be developed to replace the aging AGM-86B air-launched cruise missile or ALCM, currently able to fire from a B-52. The AGM-86B has far exceeded its intended lifespan, having emerged in the early 1980s with a 10-year design life, Air Force statements said. Unlike the AGM-86B which fires from the B-52, the long-range cruise missile will be configured to fire from B-21 bombers as well, service officials said. Both the medium and long-range cruise missile are designed. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.